When I found peace for so long, I would desire madness. It was a constant cycle of being okay and then feeling wrong with everything, and things would set me off with people and relationships. So of course all my relationships were off because of me, and I had always suffered with this idealization of everything and devaluation of myself. I have struggled with drinking for 9 years. I've totaled 2 cars, and thankfully I'm sober now, and I've gotten 6 months of therapy, which helped me greatly. I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder twice. The first time when I was about 20, and I didn't take it very seriously, and I continued down my destructive path. And I was actually diagnosed that morning after heavily drinking all throughout the morning, and then breaking my friend's coat hangers to cut myself, and then called my friend saying I was going to jump off the balcony, so she brought me to the hospital, and then went to the psych ward, and they said, you don't want to be here. So then I went to an outpatient clinic, and that's when I got diagnosed. Kept drinking, kept doing everything that I wanted, and then again, just a couple of years ago, which I did eventually then take seriously. And I got on an antidepressant and a mood stabilizer for about 1.5 years, and I had to quit therapy because she said she wasn't going to see me if I got off my medication. But overall, I'm doing really good now. I have my moments of overthinking things and having that idealization problem with my boyfriend, but I'm sober and in my own place and trying to do daily practices. It's not always daily, but I try to read some things and gather myself and make the most of my day. If I wanted to meet other people that were out there like me, and I hope that any of you suffering with this diagnosis can seek treatment. And I want to say that without treatment it doesn't get any better, and it just continues to get worse. Some people say that BPD isn't a real thing and everybody's just made up differently and have different needs, but for me, having that diagnosis it made it possible for me to put a leash on that animal and do something about it and know where to start, because before I was really overwhelmed with all these different emotions and feelings, and it just wasn't, nothing was working for me. So I'm also a musician, and I went in my earlier 20s, I went through living like this rock star lifestyle, which was very destructive, drugs and drinking and just making a fool of myself. So I'm actually in the process of fixing my reputation around here, but that's okay if people are still thinking that I'm a certain way. I just don't feed into that, you know, because I know who I am today, and I'll probably make more videos if this may help anybody or you have any questions. Not a professional, but I've suffered with my alcoholism, like I said, for 9 years, and what actually, I found basically this miracle pill, and it's called Clear, and it curbs all your alcohol cravings and relaxes you, and it replaces in your brain what you don't really naturally have. So, I mean, after I started taking it, I didn't have a single craving, and I've lost 20 pounds just from not drinking, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, I wanted to introduce myself to the YouTube world and meet other people with the same diagnosis. So I'll talk to you soon.